Welcome back, travellers, to the Lucky Die. Previously, Balance takes the lead, Rhal eats danger for lunch, Squash shares his fear of acid, and Zaltanna lets someone have it. With the first task out of the way, the group talk about the perceived limits of their friendship, and Marlek has a plan just in case. Now that Balance has stepped into the arena of the next test, they are surprised to see Talus in the mists. How did Talus get here? Is Balance going to risk his life for friendship? And what toll will these tasks have on our team? I guess we're about to find out. Welcome back to the Lucky Die. Yeah. So you see a little Talus head pop up.
What are you doing down here?
I don't know. I was traveling with Daddy and Auntie Kythea, and then something happened, and now I'm here. What are you doing here?
Trying to do other things. Just so I make sure I'm not going crazy, what's the thing that you do with the illusion that your father taught you?
Don't be silly. I make roses. See? And you see her put her hands together and pull them apart. But nothing happens. She looks down at her hands and she looks a little bit worried, confused. Like, let me try that again. Hang on. And she puts her hands together again, and you see her really, really concentrating. You see a little, like, her little eyebrows, like, furrow together, like, really tightly, and you see kind of, like, almost shaking and pull her hands together, but nothing appears. She looks up at you scared.
I'm going to try doing a minor illusion as well and try to do the same thing.
You absolutely can, and you do.
And it works?
It does.
I'm activating View Aura.
Okay.
So,
make insight.
3 psi points. As an action, you study one creature's aura until your concentration ends. While you can see the target, you learn if it's under the effect of any magical or psionic effects. We don't do the current HP total thing. And it's basic emotional state. And while this is on, I have advantage on insight and charisma. So first off, is she under any magical or psionic effects?
She isn't under any effects.
Okay. Basic emotional state.
It is curious, and it seems to, it is curious. It is almost kind of like, I want to say generous is the word. It seems to also be testing you.
That's definitely a lot more aura than I was expecting from Talus. So Balance is going to assume that is not Talus. And in the mind link, he's going to say, be ready, just in case.
What's going on?
There's something here that's Talus, but
she walks
not
over
Talus.
to you as you're standing there.
I take out my swords and say, stay right there.
But, Uncle Balance, aren't you going to take me home?
Can I get an insight on this?
Yeah, of course you can.
Because this all seems real shady. God, like, I don't want to be that guy that's like, I'm going to kill a fucking child, but like, god damn. So untrustworthy.
But I don't understand, Uncle Balance.
Stop it. Oh, that's a nat 20. That's a 23.
Ooh. What are you inciting?
intent, whether this is really Talus, like, because I imagine I've been around Talus enough that, like, I know the way she walks, the way she behaves.
She seems to be walking exactly as you remember Talus. She's looking at you the same way she does with those kind of like...
The puppy dog eyes?
The eyes, yeah, the kind of like really big eyes. More the eyes that she gives to Rhal than she does to you. That kind of bond. And she is walking, she's talking the way you'd expect Talus to. But something about it clearly isn't right. There's just, maybe it's in her eyes somewhere. You don't see that little spark of Talus light. You just don't, that little kind of like glint, which is the mischievousness of the way she is. That's not there. That kind of magical glow from her being whatever it is that she is potential to be. It's not there in her eyes. There is something just slightly odd. But otherwise, looks like her. If it looks like a duck and walks like a duck, it might be a duck, but this isn't a duck.
By the way, you rolled a 20 and a natural 1.
Did I really?
Jesus, wow.
Amazing.
20 was the first one. But
and then a 1 was the second. Oh my God.
Yeah. That's what you get. Probably should also add, they don't seem to have any malicious intent towards you.
Balance is going to just continue to hold his swords out, and he's going to say, all right, I'm assuming there's someone else here playing the puppet master. What's going on here, and why are you trying to play with blunt mind games with me? And he's just going to look around.
You look around, but you don't see anything else move. You don't hear anything else move in the mist. And Talus just takes another little step towards you. And she looks up at you and she says, there's no one else playing Puppet Master here. It's just me.
Then who are you? And why are you taking on a form that is supposedly cute and innocent in my mind? Because you're not Talus.
No, I'm not Talus. Not really. But I don't know how else to show myself to you.
Well?
Well, what?
Regardless of that, perhaps you could tell me who you really are instead of trying to play someone that you're not?
I don't really have a name. But I'm here. I'm supposed to help protect this place from, people who are not worthy, people who are easily distracted. But normally I take the guise of children because it's a lot easier. People don't like children wandering around here in the dark all on their own. People want to take them back home.
I imagine that has worked out in your favor in most cases.
In every case. But you seem to see through this.
I have ways. Now, what is it that I need to do to show you that I'm worthy then?
Well, and she takes a step to the left, stands in front of you in the path, I guess. And she says, well, the choice is either you take me back and I give you some information, or, you have to be willing to sacrifice things, including me. And she just smiles.
Take you back to where?
Is it Falsum? Falsum. Mm-hmm. I mean, of course, I won't actually reach Falsum. I can't go really much beyond this room, but people think I do.
Or we need to sacrifice something?
Yeah, everything. And the most innocent thing you could sacrifice in your mind is me.
Balance looks really torn. And he's going to... Can you hold that thought for one moment?
I can hold it for as many moments as you actually need. You bring your friends out. It's fine. She nods.
Guys? Balance is going to just kind of like half turn, not directly, like... He's only half turning so that he still has like his attention on this creepy as fuck little girl. But, like, addressing the others, be like, guys, could you, I don't want this to look really bad, so if you could come out here just so you understand where I'm coming from with what I'm probably going to have to do.
Okay. Squash does not move because that wasn't the code word.
Oh my God.
Fine.
Wait, we had a code word?
Zaltanna, ladies and gentlemen.
I like how we're both useless in a very different way.
All right. So do you all go out and meet up with Balance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squash. Everyone is actually going out to meet him.
Yes, I was mostly joking.
Like 90%.
Yeah.
Right. So you all go out and you see this little girl. And you see Taylor's like begins to take a couple of steps running towards Rhal, and then kind of remembers that the jig is up, at least in one person's mind. So she just stops and just continues.
Balance
just
would
sort of, like,
take this
hanging
like
about.
one sword and like immediately intercede.
That's the moment she looks up at you and just smiles like, I'm gonna try. And she goes back to where she was, just kind of like playing and kicking around with whatever it is that she's kicking around in this mist. Yeah, you guys see this as you go around the corner.
Rhal looks really confused and nervous, and he half bent down to pick Dalis up when she heard.
No, Rhal. That's so. As I understand it, this is a guardian of this path that we're on, and in order to get past, we either need to take her, air quotes, out of here, and she'll give us information, or we have to essentially sacrifice something. Most likely her.
But it's not her.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I wanted to make sure that if that's what happens, you don't all suddenly come around the corner and see me with a sword in the middle of a child's chest and suddenly I'm dead because all three of you decide to murder me.
Well, what is it? Is it more of those things?
No. She pipes up.
So, if we take you out of here, we have to do the apple thing again and all of that.
I don't think we can actually even go back that way, honestly.
Why don't we just walk around her? She doesn't seem very quick. We can probably outrun her.
Balance looks at this little girl with a raised eyebrow at that.
She looks at you. She looks at Squash and just like, she does that really childish thing where she puts her hand on one of her hips and like tilts her head and like, don't be so silly.
I'm not being silly. I'm serious. That was a
I'm being
plan.
serious too. Don't be silly. I can outrun you.
Well,
It's a magical creature of some sort, otherwise it would not have known to be able to turn into Talus, which is a person that we have not mentioned once being down here.
Oh, you know this person?
Yes.
I'm Talus. Hi.
No, you're
And
not.
she begins
Stop
to,
it.
like walk over and she looks up at Balance again, like, oh, fine. I'll stop playing with you. She kind of like continues just like kicking around whatever it is in the ground. She's not really doing anything much of consequence.
Hey, listen, kid. Can you
It's not a kid.
stop? Okay, whatever. Can you stop looking like Talus? It's very, very disorienting.
She shakes her head and you see like her pigtails like go from side to side. She like vigorously shakes it like, I can't. I'm sorry. It's the whole point. As I was saying to your friend Luffian here. I mean, you know.
Oh my god, I forgot
have
that
to
was
be-
his real name.
Laffy Taffy, right?
Yes, that is exactly right, except for don't say that because he'll try to kill you.
I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to have to do anyways.
As I was trying to say to him, like, you know, we need to see whether you're actually ready to do this. You have to be ready to sacrifice everything. And that includes lots of very cute, innocent things like me. That's why I can't change. I'm sorry.
Now, just to make sure,
Uh-huh.
you say sacrifice. Does that mean that if I go to stab you right now that you are going to stand there and take it, or am I expecting that you're going to try to murder me the moment I do?
I'm not going to answer that one, silly.
Yeah, Balance, what would be the fun in that?
what would you do to stop us if we were going to just say pass you?
Well, I'm
And-
not going to tell you.
This is kind of critical for what Squash is going to do next. We took a long rest, which means my...
Everything is back, yes.
No, it means it's been more than a long rest since I had my last fix of drugs.
Yeah, take your con check.
Thank you.
You motherfucker.
I got a 16 on the roll, which means it doesn't happen, which means that Squash is not getting ornery or annoying yet.
Okay, you seem to be fine.
No, I'm not fine. I'm just not angry.
She just looks at you. So, are you gonna leave here with information? Because I'm not gonna bother playing. Like, I can take me back to Farsam, and then I disappear, and then you're like, what the hell happened? No, I'm not gonna play that game with you. You can leave here with information, or you can see through to the end what you need to see through. I mean, every piece of knowledge comes with a price.
What do you think, Balance? Should we just try to continue, or do you think we'd have to deal with this?
I'd rather not take any chances. And it seems I must be the first one to act.
Oh no, any of you can do it.
Balance turns around and he's going to Psionic Blast for 5 points.
As you turn around to do this, and you make the decision that you are going to destroy her, she smiles and just kind of fizzles. You get the feeling that you can ask a question, that you can get some sort of knowledge. You turn around to blast her, but she's gone. But you get that innate feeling in your gut that you can ask a question and it will be answered.
Any question?
Yes.
Oh, God. V, why do you have to do this to me? Uh-oh.
I'm not opening it to the table.
You already answered his question.
He made the... No, stop it. This is not a
I'm
fucking
not-
genie in a bottle situation.
I'm not a dick. But the first question you ask, you will get knowledge.
Balance made a promise, the first promise he made, dating back to episode like fucking 6. How do I cure Rhal?
Rhal needs to be returned to the place of his birth. Rhal will need help.
And the voice of Sabras disappears from your head. The mist clears up. The room itself turns into a slightly lighter. You can see that the stalagmites have torches on them now. This place is well lit. This place is okay. The mist feeling is gone, but it still feels damp and salty in the air. What do you guys want to do now?
Balance is standing there with his eyes closed, his fists clenched, and he is breathing very slowly.
Was all that out loud?
You hear the voice of Savras, yes. You hear him response, but you never heard the question.
Didn't hear the question, I heard the response.
You heard the response, not the question.
Oh, I assumed I asked it out loud.
Oh, okay, in that case, yeah, you hear the question.
Rhal's just staring at you. What was that?
The answer to solving your problem.
You could have asked anything?
We should get moving. Let's go. Balance just walks away.
Taking the lead, Balance leads the way through this small cavern. You reach the tunnel on the other side. It's only one person can walk abreast in this. Rhal can barely fit, but you can walk. The tunnel itself becomes very, very steep. Becomes one of those like Murder Hill type steeps, if not steeper. I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws, and I need to know your running order.
Rhal's probably deep in thought, so he's tagging along a little bit further behind.
All right. So up front we have
Balance?
wait for the Balance. Balance is up front with a 14.
Yep.
It's okay. Who's behind him?
Zaltanna and
I want to say this before she rolls. Christ.
Say it. Go on.
Squash is very aware of how big and heavy she is.
Oh, wait. These are saving throws, right?
Yes.
We all get Casey's charisma thing.
which charisma thing?
Because you're a paladin.
Oh yeah, the aura of something.
Aura of protection.
Yeah. What's your charisma bonus?
3.
+3.
Okay. So that's actually a 17 for a balance.
And a 15 for me.
Squash got 22, and I'm assuming he's behind Zaltanna.
Okay. So we have balance.
Will you talk about how fat I am, Squash?
No, I was talking about the weight of your armor and how strong and bulky you must be to be able to carry it so easily.
You call me... Dude, stop calling me fat. Take a chill pill.
Go on now.
18 plus
21.
whatever. Yeah.
Okay. By the skin of your teeth and by the dint that as you begin to make your way down this like murderously small, steep tunnel, Zaltanna, you kind of exude this, we're going to make it down this fucking hill. Like, you've practiced going down Murder Hill like 1,000 times a day. And this aura just exudes to everybody else, and you all feel this kind of like tingle of, that's Zaltanna, not here. And as you make your way down this hill, it travels on for a way. It continues being this exceptionally steep hill, but none of you fall or stumble. Don't get me wrong, Zaltanna has a few close moments. But you all manage to make it down to the bottom. And you're probably doing this for a good 45 minutes, almost an hour. It's steep, it's not quick going, but you make it. And you come down to a kind of flat area where all of you can stand together. And as you come down to this flatter area, there is what looks like a deep, still pool of dark water. And above this dark water, on the wall opposite, I mean, this dark water is probably entrance of maybe 2 dwarves circular, something like that. And ahead of you, you can see just on the other side where the wall comes down from the ceiling, you can see a plaque. And you all see it written in your native tongues. And it says, "Twin threats now bar your path, and each hold half a key. Defeat them you must if, on your way you want to be. A bold fighter or wise mage, of yourself you might believe, but how good are your skills when you're not allowed to breathe?" Find yourself at this dark pool.
Oh, I'm pretty sure this has to do with my vision.
Which one?
The one where you drowned. Did I not mention it?
No.
No, you did.
I don't remember the part where I was the one drowning.
I think Rhal metagamed and said something about it.
That was me, right? I'm not bullshitting here. I got
No, that was you, yeah.
Okay, because for a second there I was like, wait, did Zaltanna get that one? Fuck.
No, I had a drowning. No, I didn't. I had one where I was
Zaltanna
drowning
had
in
piercing.
blood.
Yeah.
Lungs, my lungs.
That was due to the piercing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zaltanna was stabbed, and she saw Rhal being stabbed by spikes.
And then
You saw
something else.
Zaltanna being stabbed by spikes.
Zaltanna saw 2.
Yeah, Zaltanna had
Squash
2.
saw 1.
No, Squash saw 2.
Did you?
Yeah, because you only took 1, Neil.
Yeah, he took 2.
So there's 5 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you ate the apple,
And
you
then
got like
you saw a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I got like a combination of all of it. Okay, so Rhal would have known about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Karam.
I didn't metagame. Yeah.
Tiny victories.
What did you see in this vision? Like, what's occurred?
There were 2 skeletons.
Yeah, we were fighting them. Except not you. You were drowning.
And you drowned
You drowned like really bad, dude.
while watching them.
Okay,
Watching the fight.
what were we fighting?
Skeletons.
Yeah, skeletons.
2 of them. This is in Draconic. Look, it says twin threats now. bar your path. Twin. 2.
Skeletons.
I can read the plaque.
Can you?
I can. It's written in my native tongue. It's Elvish here.
No, that's
No, it's
clearly
Dwarvish.
Halfling. That's why he can read it.
It's Draconic for me.
Oh, look, more magic things. I'm shocked.
Do you guys deal with this stuff a lot?
No. That's why we're bad at it.
We've been dealing with a lot of weird stuff. You'd think you'd be used to it after getting visions of dark and lights and finding... never mind.
So, Balance, stay out of the water.
I would be of no use to you then.
If you're not in the water?
How am I supposed to help you fight these things down there if I'm up here?
Good point.
With your brain?
Also a good point. You can very easily shoot things with your brain.
Balance wants to walk up to the edge of the water and look down into it.
You look down into it. Your dark vision, right? As
60
you look
feet.
down, as you look down into this water, you see it goes like directly down away, and then you see it kind of like veer off as if like it's going parallel to where you currently are standing. So it go down and then go forward like a L bend. That's the one.
I was about to say. No, I wouldn't be able to help you. There's no visual of me being able to assist from here. And I don't think it wise to separate anybody from anyone. If we're going to be in combat, then it's best that we're all there supporting each other.
But you'll drown.
Well, nothing is certain.
Did I see Balance drown or did I see anyone different drowning?
You saw Balance and Squash drowning, if I remember rightly. And you saw you and Zaltanna being stabbed by spikes.
I saw Squash drowning too. This could be just anyone, maybe.
Okay.
Is there a way we can figure out how we can have some emergency air or something, maybe?
I don't deal with water usually.
I don't have anything on my person that would really help with that sort of thing.
I guess we're going to just have to fight them.
Yeah, that's my specialty. And she cracks her knuckles.
So, if I'm not mistaken, mechanically wise in 5e, I think it's holding your breath is baseline
have
a minute.
all this prepared because I'm prepared.
Yeah, I think it's baseline a minute plus an extra minute for your modifier of your constitution.
Correct. So everyone has 1 minute plus your constitution bonus as an extra minute. And then when you run out of air, you have your constitution bonus, the amount of rounds before you actually drown or suffocate, because it's the suffocation rules.
Well, shit.
As a note, if you go unconscious and you do your death saving throws, if you die, you die. If you succeed, you have to start your death saving throws again because you still can't breathe.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to share this. I don't remember how to do it. To everyone. That should have just popped up in there for you.
Spooky.
So that includes your melee weapon attacks. It includes your ranged weapon attacks. And also, as a side note, you're kind of resistant to fire. So the only bonus of being underwater.
Daggers, weapons: dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident, or fists. Makes sense.
If you also have spells, you can't use the verbal components because you'll drown.
Well, lucky me.
If things go poorly for me, I mean, I need to hold my breath, obviously, but if I did the acid in the water as a last-ditch effort before, it would make the water suck pretty bad for the things.
Yeah, I wouldn't actually recommend using your acid unless needed. I don't know how that would interact.
Breaking it down for you guys, those of you with a +1 to your constitution, you have 20 rounds and then 1 round before you drown.
Yep.
For those of you with a +2 to your constitution, you have 3 minutes plus 2 rounds, so 30 rounds plus 2. So we have 21 and 32.
So basically, we have about 2 minutes to kill these things before balance is royally fucked.
Are you telling me everybody in this party has a constitution modifier of 1 or 2?
I have 2.
Jesus Christ. What is this party?
I went through and did the numbers for you because I knew that this would come up. Clearly, I prepared.
We're going to need to keep track of rounds.
Oh, believe me, I will.
Okay.
My whiteboard is set up and ready. I have everything I need to do. So, yeah. But of course, I'm not going to make it that easy. All right. You guys are standing at the top of this pool. What do you want to do?
Well, we're going to have to do this sooner than later, and I'm not entirely concerned. I am neither a bullfighter or a wise mage. I'm different. And then Balance is going to do a cannonball.
Okay. 2 minutes started, I guess.
I am so happy that it's Balance who cannonballed in. I can't tell you how much I love that image. Okay.
Rhal does a very elegant dive.
And swan dive.
Swan dive.
Okay, we have a cannonball. We have a swan dive. Next.
Sandman.
Belly flop.
Oh yeah, straight up belly flop.
You just hear ringing of armor. Bong.
Bong. You guys feel this reverberation as she belly flops into the water.
Aw.
Squash, what are you doing?
Oh, there's a good hesitation, probably a second's worth before you kind of wades in just...
You can't really wade in as soon as you put your foot in. Like, both feet are in, you're going to be down.
Oh, he doesn't realize that. He thinks there's a bank.
Oh, okay. You see Squash maybe raise his trousers a little bit. He puts one foot in whoa, and just goes straight down. I love this so much.
Christ, this party.
It's so ridiculously cute. Okay, you guys begin to swim your way down. Whoever is in the lead, I need you to roll 2d4 for me.
Uh-oh. I did jump in first.
You did. Sorry. This keeps it random for me too.
4.
Okay. It takes, swimming along this takes you a minute.
Oh, crap.
Plus 4 rounds.
Oh, crap.
Sorry.
All right.
That's
so
the
we have
randomness.
6 rounds.
6 rounds? Oh, shit.
14, you have 7 rounds.
7?
Yeah, at the end of the 7th one, you drown.
21 before you die.
Oh, okay, yes. Yeah. So we have 6 rounds, 7 technically, before I'm just...
Both of us. Thank you very much.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
I really wish I could have my board somewhere so you can see, dramatically... Actually, I've got a way better idea.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Everyone can see roll
wait
20,
a minute.
right?
V.
Yeah.
Yes.
Super important question. Does dash work while swimming?
Do any of you have a swim speed?
No. Swim speed is not something that's covered in the the things.
Then I believe your movement is half, but I'm going to kind of ignore the movement of water in this because we're in a 3D world now. We're not just playing flat, so we'll play fast and loose with movement, so don't worry too much.
But does the dash action work?
We'll say that you'll be able to swim a little bit harder, yeah.
Okay, because if that's the case, I want to use my strategic mind preemptively.
Right.
Jumping in the water and then activating it because it lets me and my allies use the dash action as a bonus action. Mm-hmm. So I can have movement bonus action and then just reduce the time.
I'll tell you what, that is sneaky as fuck. So I'm going to not give you half because I think that's too much. And there's a reason I have it started at 10.
All right.
So we'll knock off the 2d4s. So we'll be down to 10. So you guys have 11 rounds.
All right. Okay.
Because you are underwater and some of you can't move as fast as, say, Rhal.
And that lasts for exactly a minute, which means that it fades as soon as we get into wherever the hell it is.
We'll go with that. So
Crap.
I'm going to remove my death time, which I'd originally started doodling. For those of you at home playing how many rounds until we die?
10, 11, technically.
11?
11 rounds.
So there's 11 for Balance and Squash.
Oh, God.
For Zaltanna and who's the other one? Rhal. You guys had 32 rounds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have 22 rounds until death. And it may become a thing. Who knows? All right. You guys swim into a room. The room is approximately, I wrote down real numbers for this, 50 foot square.
Wow.
It's a big room. In the very center of this room, you see 2 skeletal statues. The room is covered in a bunch of small square holes. There are hundreds of them. The walls are lined with moss, except for the bronze door, which is opposite to where you swim through. The door is completely clear of moss and has a circular blue glowing depression in the very center of it. The figures themselves also covered and lined with moss as if they haven't moved for a very long time. They are humanoid, but skeletal. The female, you are guessing, is covered in a soft black material which is partially decayed, and you assume the male is covered in a heavy dark armor and has a shield. It looks like the female skeleton, the one in the black cloth, you think is carrying a series of darts and daggers, but you can't 100% tell because everything's covered in moss. You can see that they are standing facing you, and each of them has a necklace with a semicircle, a small semicircle made of stone, and it seems to be glowing a slight blue. What else have we got in this room? Nope, that's it. As you swim through this small hole, do you want to turn back?
No.
All right. As you all swim into this room, you see both of these creatures. You see a little glow in their eyes, and you see them immediately take an offensive posture. I need everyone to roll initiative.
This is so scary.
It is.
How do we cure all sickness? Oh, it doesn't matter. He drowned.
Well, I'm fucked.
23.
What are you?
Hot damn.
I got an 8.
Okay, Rhal's a very fast swimmer, guys.
Call the police and the fireman.
Rhal loves water.
I got ape.
Ape?
Yes, that is definitely what I said.
That is, in fact, what you said.
No, I'm aware. I'm aware of the words that came out of my mouth.
Okay, so top of the initiative, we have Squash on 24.
Yes.
Then we have Rhal at 23.
Woo.
Then we have the dude at another number. Did two of you get 8?
Yep. Casey, what's your dex?
What did I get? I got an 8.
No, what's your dex?
Oh,
what's
10.
your dex score? Mine's a 14. So I
you
guess
get to
I go
first
first.
then.
Okay.
So we have Squash, Rhal, Dude, Dudette, Balance, and then Zaltanna. We good?
Sounds good.
Yep.
Right. Okay. The first thing you notice is that as soon as you have swum through Squash, you are the last one to swim through. What the hell is going on here? You become aware of a mechanical clinking, and the passageway behind you shifts, and the wall drops down. There is no escape from this room. She'll go. What do you want to do?
Well, how far away from us are they? You said the room.
Let's say they are going to be within range. You're either going to have to move up some and they'll be in melee range, or they'll be range for your bow, because I don't think anyone has any ranged weapons that are at disadvantage. Sorry, that will automatically miss because you're too far away.
Yeah, I need to be within 30 feet to use my hand crossbow.
Yes, safe for sure, yes.
All right. Well, first Squash, being the last in line, clearly has his vision blocked by the rest of the party. Is going to try to hide from these creatures, as he's going to try to sneakily swim up to the ceiling and try to shoot down at them.
Okay, take a stealth check.
Yeah.
Fighting in 3D space.
Yeah, I pitched this idea and someone went, "This is the stupidest idea a DM could ever do." I'm like, too late now.
Love it. I got a stealth roll of 17.
Okay, they don't seem to have spotted you. They seem to be more concerned with the Dragonborn, the chick wearing heavy fucking armor, and the other guy who's turned up just wearing a jacket.
To be fair, it's a sexy looking jacket.
It's a damn fine looking jacket. Ruined now because of the water, but carry on.
Yeah, it'll dry out.
Squash is gonna swim up to the ceiling and shoot down at them with a hand crossbow.
Which one?
I'm gonna go with the dudette.
Okay.
It seems like the smart idea. Yeah, but how? I just click the attack, right?
Yep.
All right. I got 22 to hit.
Is this a weapon that's a disadvantage because you're in water or not?
It's a hand crossbow. The attack
Crossbows aren't affected.
Okay, then carry on.
Thank you. So 22 to hit.
That will hit her, yes.
All right. It's a piercing bolt that strikes a weak point for 29 piercing damage.
Okay.
The creature is now aware of me and I am no longer hidden.
Swap carry us to victory, please.
Also, I should have rolled
so-
at advantage because I'm hidden. Unless they have something that negates that.
Dude, you hit on a 20. You might crit. Go on. Roll again.
Teehee. Nah.
Nope, you don't. Okay. Yes, as you fire this, as you guys kind of like make your way towards them or stay where you are, you become aware of this kind of like bolt making its way through the water, and you see it impact on the clavicle of the female skeleton. You see her look up, and then you realize that Squash, floating somewhere in the ceiling, has been spotted. It's now Rhal's go.
Okay.
Rhal, please take aggro, please.
When the door closes, Rhal's gonna propel himself off of the wall to kind of get speed towards them is my movement.
That's cool. That's cool.
And then I'm essentially gonna do that back and forth between them, kicking off of one to the other, and essentially hitting each of them two times, kicking them. Kicking one, bounce off the other, kick the other. You see how I'm saying?
Yeah. So basically you become Rhal the pinball.
I'm pinballing
I was going to call him a Rhalpedo.
Rhalpedo.
Fuck me. Okay, fine. You roll pedo then. All right. So take your attacks then.
Take away that. Doing my
All right,
key
so
point. And
This
then,
is you pushing off against the wall. Which one are you hitting first? It is important.
The one on the left, let's say. I'll just...
We'll make that the dude.
Okay. And that is crit 27 to hit for 9 damage. And then bounce off to the female one for 12 to hit, which is
That
not
completely
great.
misses.
Okay.
But you use her to propel back into the dude?
Yes.
All right, go for it.
I guess I just,
You basically, you seem to have lost a bit of momentum, and you just like basically use his armor to push yourself off to try hit her again.
yeah.
Go on then.
And now I'm just going to do a regular punch because I've given up on my fun pinball strategy.
Go for it.
24 for 9.
Okay, clearly that was a smarter move. For 24 to hit, yes, you hit her.
So 9 damage, and so that's 9 damage to one and 9 damage to the
other?
Yeah, let's say that.
Correct, you get 9 on each. You guys just see him attempt to like Rhalpedo between the two. It kind of works.
It starts very
Let's be honest. It is a good start, but the finish was he stuck the landing, let's be honest. Okay. It is now the dude skeleton's go. He pulls out his short sword. You see him look at... You see him looking around, but he seems to act on his first instinct, and he slashes down at Rhal. For 22 versus your armor class.
Yes.
For 10 damage. 10 slashing damage.
Damn.
As you see him slash down, and he kind of like catches like the top of one of your arms.
What's it wielding?
A short sword.
Okay. And a shield, you said, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
You see him that, and with the second part of his attack action, he'll do the same. He'll attack him again. 9 versus your armor class.
Nope.
Basically, he's a little bit thrown. He's seen you pinballing between him and the other one, and is like, what the frack? Completely misses with the second one. Nope, that's all he's going to do with that. Okay, it is now her go, because she got higher than the 2 8s of the other two. And you see her eye sockets light up. You see her moving her hands together in a very intricate pattern, and you suddenly feel the water around you getting very, very cold. And you become aware that some of this water turns into small ice shards and begin to pelt at each one of you. I need each one of you to make I believe it's a dexterity saving throw. It is indeed a dexterity saving throw.
Great. And we have the plus thingy from Zaltanna, right?
Yes, you do. I'm going to say you're all within range, regardless of whether you are or not.
Hey.
I got a 16.
I got a 25.
I got a 5.
Oh, I got 13.
It was a natural 1.
Wait, 5
Because I was a natural 1.
plus 3.
4. I don't know math. I'm stupid and gay. Leave me alone.
So what do we have? A 16, a 28, a 4, and a 16. Casey, don't forget you also have inspiration. You can use it if you want.
Oh. Yeah? So that, what does that add? Like a D4?
No, it's
Roll again.
It's just roll again. So you clear inspiration from your sheet and you get to roll again.
Oh, thank fuck. Yep.
Much better.
That's a unnatural 21. Obviously. Can't get a natural 21. But whatever.
Clearly. So let's roll some damage out for this shit, shall we?
Uh-oh.
This shit storm. Ice storm, sorry.
The water turns brown.
Rhal, use acid. Kill us all, please.
End our misery.
If the water turns brown, I'm gonna make a con save,
Okay,
pass out.
so- Everyone who got a 16 or above,
Hooray.
you take...
That's all of us.
Okay, fine. You take 4 bludgeoning damage and... Because I don't know who has resistances to shit, so I'm just going to tell you what the fuck you want.
Stop rolling.
And you'll take 6 cold damage. That's after it's been halved.
So that's 10 damage total.
10 damage total.
Ow.
Hailstones turn the storm's area of effect into difficult terrain until the end of your next turn.
Well, great.
Good thing I don't need to move.
Yep. Alright.
I have evasion, which means if I make my reflex save, I take no damage.
That is true.
Fine.
So-
you don't take any damage. You're like, you see this like hailstorm like set up like perfectly to like hit all of you, and you just like squid yourself so far into like the corner of this room, it just misses you.
Alright.
God, son of a bitch. Right, must remember higher dex saves for you.
No.
Okay then.
Squash is going to inadvertently kill us just by being higher level.
Yeah, it's
I'm almost dead.
it's balances go.
Great.
You guys can use your mental link to each other, so if you need to
We
touch on
can.
stuff, that would assume.
I also have telepathy, so I can communicate with Squash.
Yes, you're the only one who can.
Which is good, because I'm going to have Squash be the bringer of my justice.
What? What do you want from me?
So, funny thing about sneak attack is it's once per turn,
Yeah.
not once per round.
Yep.
And Rhal is in melee.
You bastard.
So I'm going to use command to strike, and telepathically I'm going to say to Squash, "That was good, whatever you did. Do it again."
Alright. I can
And
take
you
the
feel psionic power embolden you to attack.
Just you wait, I'm gonna fuck this up.
Please don't.
Please do.
Who is Rhal threatening right now as it's phrased in the rule book?
Both.
Who is Rhal threatening?
Yeah, like with the,
Basically, because you guys are you have been hitting them both,
Yeah.
so they like his sneak attack will trigger. That's fine.
all right. Going for the do that again because I already started.
Wait a minute. Your dex save bullshit. Does that use your reaction?
No. Evasion
no.
is an automatic.
Yeah, uncanny dodge uses my reaction.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, I see what you were thinking there, and I'm glad.
I just want to make because it's got to be streamed. We got to be streamlined in this. So.
All right,
That's fair.
Yeah, sneak attack, hand crossbow. Woo! Do I hit on a 21?
Who are you hitting?
Do that.
Okay. Funnily enough, that will hit.
And I do
Beautiful.
23 piercing damage, which is so bad.
You know what? It's better than most of the things I could have done.
You're right. A good use of your time is to inspire me.
Is that the end of balances go?
Do I have any cool bonus actions? Nope, that's garbage. No, I don't think I have any cool bonus action things I can do. Oh, yes I do. And actually, that's really helpful. I'm gonna use 2 more psi points, and I'm going to use coordinated movement. It is a bonus action, and As a reaction, up to 5 allies I can see within 60 feet. They can use the reaction to move up to half their speed. Basically, I'm just using this as a way to get Zaltanna closer to these guys because of the difficult terrain. Mm-hmm. So I'm just trying to move her closer so that on her turn, she can actually get in there and hit them.
That's perfect. Okay.
Balance is a strategist. He help.
You help. Good one. Is that you done?
That is now me done. Because I'm not moving.
I'm attack.
You can get right up in these people. Are you going for the dudette who has like a black clothy thing under a bunch of moss, or are you going for the dude covered in armor and a shield?
Shield dude, because I'm better than him in every sense of the word. I'm shield shooting with Cal the truly great sword. Oh my god, okay. Vow of enmity first.
Can you link Vow of enmity? Because if it requires you to speak, we could be in trouble.
Actually, I don't think it does. I don't think... Can I
feel
think
really intimidated
at my god?
So long as you tell me what it is you're thinking really hard to vow enmity at this dude.
My armor is cooler. This man is my enemy. And I won't rest until he's dead.
That's not a vow of enmity, that's a vow of vanity.
I will fucking take this vow of vanity.
It is so... Listen, I'm not... Listen, okay, that was the only thing I could think of now.
It's fucking perfect, my dear. The vow of vanity lands on this man. You guys see like a kind of like the touch of tear, like maybe... No, that's definitely the touch of Zaltanna. She has vowed enmity. Fuck this god crap. This power comes from with her. Okay, you now have vow of enmity on this dude. I assume you're attacking twice?
Yes. So hold on.
No, would you?
Because I get advantage.
But you have disadvantage because you're using a greatsword underwater.
Yes.
Oh, then just take the first two.
I will. So you see Cal, the truly great sword, slash down left and slash down right. You definitely connect, and you kind of like manage to bite into Skeletal Dude's armor for a grand total of 25 damage across your 2 hits.
Mm-hmm. And since that was a 20.
Not natural.
It's not natural.
I know it wasn't natural, but I'm going to think really, really hard and bring down the holy thunder within my mind.
Bring down the holy thunder.
I see Zaltanna's eyes just flash.
This is the
and
funniest shit.
And you guys can almost hear in your minds her yelling, "Bring down the holy thunder!"
In fact, I want you to yell this into your mind link. I just do.
Oh, she does. Okay, yeah, you're right. She has the mind link. In your mind link, you guys just hear really, really loud, like ear-splittingly loud. That's bring down
awesome.
the holy thunder.
Are you smiting both of these or just one?
Oh, both.
Okay.
Oh, both.
Roll your damages. Make sure you mark off your spell slots, etc., etc.
I'm doing it at first level, so it's
extra 1d8 if the target is undead or fiend.
Correct.
Are they
so
undead?
You should get an extra. Yep, they're skeletons, dude.
Oh, okay.
So just roll 2 more d8. Oh, that's one more d8. There we go.
Amazing.
So on the first
31.
one, that's 14 plus 14.
Basically, I think you have 31 damage in total.
That's 20. No, that's 28 damage on the first one. Wait, no, 20. Wait.
It's
yeah,
31.
It's 2 14s, and then the second one.
In total, you
Also
do 31 radiant damage. We have a 12, a 14, a 2, and a 3, which is 31. So you do 31 radiant damage. As you see, like, Cal basically become a tool for Tyr. Well, sorry, let's be honest, a tool for Zaltanna. You just see, like, you smash really hard into its shoulder and into its elbow joint, and you hear, like, a nice crack as, like, this bright flash of light makes its way from you into Kalimon into the skeleton. It looks unhappy, but it's not terrible. Okay, cool. Is that your go?
Yes, it is.
Excellent. Okay. Squash. Oh, also, your death counter is now down to 10.
Boo. Can Squash make it into cover using any of his many allies to hide himself?
I believe you can because you're a halfling.
Hooray. All right, well, I'm gonna move behind, I'm assuming balance, and then I'm gonna try to...
I'm the only one in the back.
Yeah, he's the only one in the back.
Try to stealthily move out of from behind him without them noticing. Boop, boop. That's a 16. Christ, these rolls.
You have a feeling, since you shot the dudette, she's keeping a very close eye on you. She knows where you are.
Fuck it, then I'm going for armor guy. And I'm rolling with advantage, I think.
On armor die, yes.
Yeah.
Because you're hidden.
Alright. Attack. That's a 28 to hit. And
Jesus.
29 piercing damage. Yeah, I got a 19 to hit.
Jesus.
Just one more. And that guy would be dead.
Sorry. I thought that was appropriate.
You think it would be dead already. That being said, it's okay.
Alright, is that your go?
That is my go, thank you.
Okay, Rhal.
Okay, so the one that hit me, the guy one. Yes.
Yep, the guy one.
I'm gonna go all out on that guy.
Okay.
I was debating doing stunning strike, but being that we're on a time frame, I think he just wants to punch as much as he can, as fast as he can. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time, spending a key point to do 4 total punches.
Okay.
Punch 1 is not gonna hit. That's a 12.
That's a miss.
Punch 2 is a 9. That's not
gonna miss.
It's a 17 for
That's
10
gonna miss.
damage. 17?
Yep.
Fuck me. And a 15.
That's
All
also
right.
gonna miss. You basically see Rhal not being quite used to fighting underwater, and every hit just goes wide. You get one, you just like graze his armor with your hand, but that's about it. All right, it is now Dude's go.
Fuck.
He looks down at this irritating fly that seems to be trying to swat at him, and he will have none of this shit as he goes to attack you.
It's my job to take all the damage today, I guess.
From him, maybe.
Yep.
For a 15 versus your armor class,
Nope.
and on his second attack for his go, that's also going to miss.
Hooray.
But fuck you, and he'll use his action surge. Well, that's a bit better. 23 versus your armor class.
Nope. Just kidding. Yeah.
Lil JK.
As for 11 damage.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay.
And the other one is 24 versus your armor class.
Oh my god. Yep.
Neil, do the thing. Neil, do your thing.
I don't have a thing.
You can turn invisible or whatever the fuck.
That doesn't
do the
reduce his
thing.
damage.
No?
No,
I don't think so.
it would have given the creature disadvantage on hitting him.
It would have. I will let you do it on the last strike he just gave on you, if you would like. If you're going invisible.
Yeah, I
only use it
have
once a
to.
day.
I have to. I don't have an option.
All right. You kind of like, oh shit. Sorry, oh shit. As you kind of like pull yourself partly into the stalking planes, you see this second hit coming for you. And to all intents and purposes, everyone just sees him disappear. So that was a 24 and 11 versus your armor class.
Nope. Okay. Better
as-
safe than sorry. Yep.
Yeah, better safe than sorry. You are invisible to the end of your go, right?
Hit. Oh my god.
All right, so that was his go. That was his action surge use, so I can wipe that out now.
Oh my goodness.
All right, fucking A. All right, it is now her go. And she is going to... What do I have in my wonderful list of shit I can do?
No, stop. Stop doing that.
Please.
Cast the healing spell! Healing spell!
Please don't do anything AoE right now.
Zaltanna doesn't have Sentinel,
Okay.
right?
No, she doesn't.
Okay.
You see her like lift her bony fingers, and you see... I have to work out how many of these come out.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that.
As you see her put her fingers out, and from her thumbs, from her middle fingers and her little fingers, you see small arcane projectiles go out and fly across, and they will go and hit Squash.
Oh, come.
As you get hit with 6 magic missiles.
God.
Good.
Good.
Sorry.
Squash probably has more HP than all of us.
I have less HP.
I just mean max HP in general.
Okay, before you tell me no, wait, I can choose this. Anyway, Balance, are you gonna try to command me to strike again?
Yes.
Then I'm gonna...
You are the damage dealer, goddammit.
25.
Jesus Christ! Fine, I'll eat it. 25. Oh.
As you see these 6 darts kind of like go towards Balance, and Balance's eyes going like, oh shit, and they just veer around him and smack into the side of Squash's head. Right. It's now Balance's go.
Hi.
Hi.
Balance is gonna do the thing again because Squash is doing the real good at the hurt. So he's gonna be like, he's not even gonna say anything. He's just gonna look like swatting the air, being like, get him.
You can see Squash.
So he's doing another command to strike.
You can see Squash is winching through the pain, and he looks like he doesn't want to move. But I think you actually command me to strike.
No, so what we've done is we've made an agreement so he can't force anyone to do anything. So it'll always be down to the characters whether they actually want to take a strike. Because it could be like, I'm going to make you strike my worst enemy, and it could in fact be Odette, in which case Zaltanna would be like, no, fuck you.
All right. I get you. But the motivational miming of Balance.
There's psionic energy behind that hand
Did
slot.
you say motivational miming?
I'm assuming he
Yes.
can't speak.
I mean, I could
know,
telepathically,
but, that's
but
still
like,
the best phrase I've ever heard in my life.
All right, and I'm sneak attacking Dudette because she just blew me to pieces.
she hurts.
26 to hit.
That'll hit.
24.
Okay.
She's not dead. Christ.
No.
Christ.
So, I forgot, and I have forgotten we're on what, episode 38 now? I've forgotten for 38 episodes that I have an ability called Mystical Recovery, where when I spend psi points on a discipline, I can use bonus action and regain that many psi points as HP.
Okay, go for it.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action to regain 3 HPs from that command to strike.
Go for it.
So I am up from 29 to 32.
I think that makes it your go because that was your action and your bonus. So Zaltanna.
Yep.
We're doing the same exact thing we did last time.
Okay.
I'm a murder.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Unfortunately, as you attempt to commit murder on the dude, the resistance of the water is just that little bit too much, and the cow just swings wide twice, and you're just like, the fuck? Is there anything else you want to do? Apart from murder?
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Ooh, I would like to abjure enemy.
Sure.
I'm gonna make the fright. So
That is as an action.
Oh, never mind. I'm not doing that thing.
Nope,
I
sorry.
do nothing. I'm done with my day. I'm good night, everybody.
done
I'll
with
see
your
you next
day.
week. I'll be in Vegas. I'm done with my turn.
Cool.
I did nothing important.
Okay. Squish.
Did you mean squash or did you just go squish?
No, I called you Squish.
Okay.
Because you're about to. I mean, 3 cents. What time?
All right. My turn. I'm gonna again try to hide behind Balance.
You can do that.
22 height.
I allow this.
Yes, you fucking hide. Wait, hang on a minute. I forgot I can roll. Fuck this.
I just had a stupid thought.
No! Don't roll a 20.
Ass. Whoops.
You get the distinct feeling that now that she's marked you, she can see you. And she seems to have pointed this out to the dude as well.
Oh, Christ. Dildos. No advantages. Then I'm just gonna keep going for her. Because I believe I can take her down. Sneak hand attack crossbow because she's being threatened. 17 to hit.
Sure, you hit.
24 piercing damage.
It's now Rhal's go.
All right, I'm gonna, seeing as how that was very unsuccessful against the guy with the shield, I'm gonna bounce over to the one that might be easier to punch and do that a couple times.
Go for it.
I'll give the spell one the same 4 punches, extending the key point to punch her 4 times, hopefully.
Please.
That's a 13.
Miss.
That's a 23.
Hit.
8 damage. That's a 16.
Hit.
9 damage. And 17 for
Hit.
6.
Nice.
So 23.
Yes.
Aww.
Yes.
She looks unhappy.
Oh. Because she's dead?
Well, yeah, she's dead. But she's undead, technically.
Walked into that one.
Are you done? Oh, no, you must be, because you use your bonus, right? To
Yep.
the punchy thing. How critically injured is Rhal right now? I mean, like, if you were to quantify whether he's bleeding into...
I was invisible.
Yeah.
I was in the stalking. So don't I get advantage on this?
On the first... Oh, it's on the first one. Yeah, go on then.
First one? Okay.
Yeah, which is the one that missed.
Which is the one that
Let's do
missed,
that.
okay.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that.
22 for 5.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. So that's, what was it, 23?
It's alright, I just added another 5 onto her damage counter.
Cool, got it.
She looks unhappy.
We're gonna die.
We are. Yes, Rhal is very critically injured.
Okay, just bearing that in mind for the 2 people who can heal. Also, don't you guys... Oh, wait, no. Your potions would not be useful here.
Uncork.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm just gonna go there. Although you could put, like, corking...
You have to put it in your mouth and you use your tongue, just kind of...
Yeah, that will definitely take an action. Normally I'd say it's a bonus to drink a thing, but if you really want to take a healing potion, it'll be your action, because you have to, like, basically maneuver it inside your mouth, so yeah. Are you done? All right, it's the dude's go. You see him look down at you attacking his companion. He takes a step over and begins to slash at your back.
Lovely.
For 19 versus your armor class?
Yep.
Oh, that was lucky. So 6 damage.
Okay. I'm good.
No, you're not.
No, I'm
And
not.
you'll see him take his... He'll take another slash at Rhal.
It's okay, Boo, I got you.
But it's only for 9 versus your armor class. Jesus Christ. I can feel skin of your teeth. Okay, then. That was his go. You see magic brewing. You see kind of like sparking between her fingers. And she throws her hand forward.
Uh-oh.
And everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck.
You're okay, you still got that +3.
Yeah, but that means this is like an AoE save something other that's going to do damage on a pet.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be absolutely out, Neil.
What is it? 15? I got a 15.
I got 21.
I also have 21.
21.
26.
Okay, as you see her throw her hands out, you become aware that the water between her fingers and the other side of like where the kind of wall is, directly through all of you, you just feel this crackling just erupts across your skin as she chucks out a lightning bolt.
Oh, Christ.
Anyone who got above a 16, you take 12 lightning damage.
Okay.
Rhal is down, isn't
And
he?
I wonder
Yeah.
what that means if you failed. If you failed, you take 24 lightning damage.
24. I don't instant die.
No.
I have a
can't
question.
quite do enough to instant kill you. Yes.
I am down.
If it hits Rhal, does it also hit the skeleton with the armor?
Yeah, go on then.
Yes.
This will be humiliating for him. Oh, it is. Oh my god, this is unbelievably humiliating for him.
What happened?
He's wearing metal armor underwater with a lightning spell going off.
Okay, I just want to point out, so am I.
Yeah, you need to take it again. Sorry.
Oh yeah, disadvantage.
Yeah, because she's wearing metal armor.
I got 21 though.
Uh-huh.
So roll it again.
Need to roll again.
Ugh.
Sorry, you're disco because you're...
Uh-oh.
A second dex save.
Come on.
Oh.
Nice. Okay,
On that.
so where
So
do we
I only
stand?
I only take the 16.
The 12.
Right? 12?
Take 12, yeah. I did the average because you guys made me lose count, which is probably a good thing, so I was rolling pretty high. Dicks. Okay, where do we stand on the still conscious, still alive states? Let's start at the top of the round. Rhal.
Unconscious.
Okay, can you guys now doodle your own timers for me, please, on here? Because it's humiliating to do your own timers. So Rhal will be down at 0.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Really?
Next. Yeah, because he's unconscious. He can't hold his breath.
Okay.
So he
how many
has-
rounds has it been?
It has been 2.
That was-
No.
And how
Okay,
many
so
did
we're
we
on
have?
8, technically 9.
No, we're still on 9 because we haven't actually finished this round.
Okay.
Because Balance still needs to go, and so does Zaltanna. So
Right.
keep those counters as they are. Because you two are still conscious. It's just Rhal who needs to make his own counter. Okay, Squash.
Squash.
Are you conscious?
Oh, yeah. I took 0 damage because of evasion.
Rogues, man.
Fucking rogues. Balance? Balance?
I'm good.
Okay, and
I'm still
Zaltanna.
up.
Zaltanna, you must still be up, right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay,
I'm,
good.
I'm at half HP.
All right.
I'm not even.
So
I'm
what you
pretty
see
damn
is you see Rhal basically just become like an electrified fish, and when the lightning effect stops, his body goes limp and it begins to very slowly float towards the ceiling.
good. He is going to become one of those fucking bodies that people find when they're cave diving. I am not having this. That is my greatest fear.
It is Balance's go.
Great. I'm gonna hope that Zaltanna can handle things with Rhal, because Balance can't. Because he has very few resources left. I'm gonna change to my Psychic Assault focus. And I'm going to Mind Thrust the Spellcaster.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna Mind Thrust the melee guy.
Okay. Smart move.
DC 15 intelligence save, please.
Yeah. Nope.
He takes 19 psychic damage.
Oh! You think he may be right on the cusp, but as you see like parts of his skull crack, and some of it begins to like almost float away in the water, but it's not quite there.
I'm doing a thing.
All right, that was your mind thrust. Now what?
That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Are you recovering health points?
No, because I didn't spend any side points on that.
Okay.
Yeah, because Mind Thrust is just the cantrip.
Oh yeah, that's your cantrip thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it just does a decent amount of damage now.
Zaltanna, you're up, girl.
I'm ready. I'm ready to save Rhal's life. That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Saving
let's-
Private Rhal.
Saving Private Rhal.
That could have been useful 2 turns ago.
You did, Dick.
I'm going to point this out. Even if you heal him, his death counter still resets because he can't get any air.
Okay, that's fine.
Is that there's no such thing as stabilizing underwater. It only just basically resets his death counter. So if he gets to 2, worth healing him because then it resets.
But can I reconscience? Make him conscious?
You could make him conscious so he's compass mentis foot around, but he'll immediately drown and go unconscious again. Because you guys are underwater, he can't get any more air.
How cruel.
You're basically
Well,
using
if I-
your turn to give me a turn, which is useless.
If I give him a turn, though, can't he use that turn to swim up for air?
There is
There is no
air.
air. We're trapped in this room.
Right.
Basically, do a murder really fast.
I'm gonna be sad and then do a murder. I just...
Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I designed this fight like this. I'm not sorry.
Amazing.
Did either of those hit at all?
I assume you're attacking the dude.
No, I'm attacking the lady this time.
Even so, with 2 12s, neither of them connects with this female dudette skeleton, I'm afraid.
Female dudette skeleton.
Yeah, with 2 12s, despite how amazing that damage could have been, no, I'm afraid you don't hit. Also, they're at disadvantage because you don't have Valve Enmity on her.
Ugh.
Sorry. Squash, it's your go. Everyone move your counters down one.
Okay.
Actually,
So
I'll
now
just
we're
do
on
it
8.
one. Yeah,
Now
no,
I'm on
8
8.
rounds.
What happens when I'm at 0 and it moves down 1?
You don't need to move down 1 because we'll deal with your death saving throw separately.
I'm gonna try to stealth again and see if it
Okay.
works.
Alright.
It's a 17.
It's like she's happy
No.
they're watching the floating corpse, almost corpse of Rhal, float towards the ceiling. You are stealthed.
All right, I'm going for her again. She can't have a lot of, but he's badly damaged and I have an advantage. I'm going for him.
You're probably the only one that can hit him. So
All right, going for him. Attack. That's a crit. That's a crit.
Oh.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god.
All right, that's
Do you want to read that out total for the audio podcast game?
it's a 29 to hit. Does it?
Yes.
That's a nat 20.
That's 20, dude.
And I got,
Does it hit in my world? Yes, it fucking does.
and since it's a crit with sneak attack, I re-roll all my sneak attack damage, which results in a 46 damage.
It's fucking sick.
Christ.
And who did you just pop with that?
Dude, I'm sorry. I should have gone for lady if I'd known I'd getting such a big number. But I went for dude.
Do you know what? As close as damn is to swearing by 2 hit points, fuck it. How do you destroy this one?
The bolt kind of flies through the air and goes through his midsection, and he just kind of hits his spine in the back, and it just kind of cuts him in 2. And he kind of like is like swiping with the last little bit of his power at Zaltanna, but he just slowly drifts away and loses any energy he has.
All right, cool. I love it. We'll go with that then. All right, you have effectively taken dude out. All right. The kind of as you take that shot, as you see his skeletal remains rise sort of to the surface. Ah, do they float?
No, bones don't.
No, they
I
don't.
think
It
bones
sinks to
float.
the ground. You feel something appear in your hand, and as you look at it, you have half a semicircle that's glowing blue. All right, Rhal. I
Death
need a death
save.
saving throw, dude.
16.
1 success. Woo! You're 1 step closer to having to do this again.
Yay.
Phew.
All right, that's dude taken out. All right, she is exceptionally unhappy. You have taken out her companion, and she is gunning for you.
Balance. He's dangerous.
Oh my god, it wasn't me.
You want to say that
me
again
this
without the
time.
food?
I'm sorry. I thought, how many podcasts we do together where I yell at you for food? You motherfucker. All right, for that,
Aethor asshole eating food solidarity.
As Casey sits with yogurt,
all right,
Ice cream.
ice cream. Mm-hmm.
fuck you then. All right,
But I haven't been speaking with it in my mouth.
Please cut this.
no. All right then. What you see is the following.
Uh-oh.
Those daggers that she had sitting on her body, you see them kind of float off of her body and come together. You see them form a mass as she performs animate objects.
Oh,
She creates a medium-sized creature. I'm not going to say exactly how many objects, but I'm just going to go with a medium-sized creature. And it spins, and it makes its way towards Squash.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does, because fuck you, man. You killed her companion.
Her companion killed her dragonborn first.
She doesn't care.
Please tell me that's concentration. Please tell me that's concentration. Yes, it is. Okay.
for 18 versus your armor class.
Can I make her re-roll with my inspiration?
Did I give you one?
Yeah, gave me one.
Yeah, fine. It was even more so.
Uncanny dodge it.
Yeah, I'm of course uncanny dodging, but yeah.
So in this case, it's 2d10 plus 2. 21 damage.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that down to 10.
Okay, you may. I will allow it.
Thank you, God. Can I have my inspiration back?
No.
Oh.
Why?
You were just in a giving mood. I thought I'd try it.
I'm giving you the gift of an animated pile of blades. What more
She's
do
in
you
a
want?
giving mood.
I was allowed to use uncanny dodge. You're
Alright,
not
it was-
completely dead?
Yeah, sure. It's now Balance's go. Balance, there is a spinning pile of death next to you.
All right. How hurt is this Skella lady doing?
Well, being that she can't bleed,
Like, there are a lot of cracks.
she's cracked, yeah.
Oh, that thing just ended its turn within 5 feet of me.
Yeah.
Superior mobility. You're walking. No, sorry, not superior mobility. Skirmisher. You can move up to half your speed as a reaction when an. No, it's a reaction. Fuck.
Oh,
Sorry.
Bite me. Next.
okay. There's a thing I want to do, and I want you to tell me if this is something I can do, Valanda, all right?
I'm in apparently a giving mood, so carry on.
So here's what I have in my head. I want to have Balance swim to Rhal, cup his hands over Rhal's mouth, and try to simultaneously do like amend wounds while trying to share some of the air in his lungs with Rhal.
I'm so happy.
Rowland lives.
You do. However, you will take an attack of opportunity because of the spinning blade thing. I think I can do that. Either way, I'm going to argue that that's what I'm going to do. So you will potentially take an attack. That good? Cool.
Yeah.
It misses. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
This got real
This
gay
is
real
clearly
fast.
meant to be. As you swim
Happy
up,
Pride Month, everybody.
swim up, and you basically grab hold of Rhal, you may definitely share half of your air with him. You're both down to 4 rounds, and you can cast your mending thing.
I am doing it at 5 side points.
Okay.
You gain 31 HP.
Oh,
God
shit.
damn, son. That's fucking
And
incredible.
I am
So
down
I need
to
you guys
4
to deal with your
rounds.
own time counters, but you are both on 4 rounds of air. I'm gonna say. Nah, fuck it. He's before you in the round, so he'll get to go. There you go. So we have Balance and Rhal on 4 rounds of air. Zaltanna, you have. Sorry, we've gone down a level now. So you guys are on 3 rounds of air. Squash is on 7 rounds of air. Zaltanna is on 18 rounds of air.
18.
You now occupy that 19 line on your own now. You're just an 18.
Thank
I need
you.
all of you just doodle it somewhere on our background, and then we'll do it.
And also, I'm going to use my mystical recovery and gain
Yeah, that's
5 HP myself for that.
That's perfect. Okay. That is fine and dandy. I'm very happy with that. Squash, your current cover has disappeared, and there is a spinning ball of bladed death next to you.
Squash feels very abandoned, and he's gonna cry.
Sorry.
No, Squash is
We can't tell because we're underwater.
underwater. Nobody can see you cry.
Amazing.
Please make that the name of the episode.
Squash is gonna reach into his cloak, and he's gonna bring out a dagger, and he's gonna strike at the spinning ball of death that is in front of him.
All right, go for it.
That's do I get sneak attack? Nope, nobody else is threatening him, so it's just
Nobody is threatening it. There's no one else around. You're not hidden.
Yeah. Boop. What did I get? I can't see anything. Got 24 to hit, and I got.
Oh, that hits.
I have advantage. Sorry. Yeah, it missed.
What? Jesus.
Sorry.
What's the first one that you rolled? Oh, yeah, you hit. That was the 24 in the first roll. So, yeah.
Ithor, you can also disengage as bonus action.
I know, but I do
Okay.
7 piercing damage with that, and then I'm gonna, because I have crossbow expert, once I make a attack with a single-handed weapon, I can use my bonus action to shoot a crossbow bolt.
Jesus, go for it, gone then.
And sneak. Nope, normal hand crossbow.
No sneak. Sorry.
20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
8 piercing damage.
Okay. I need to add the hit points of this concoction onto the board now.
This creature's gonna follow me wherever I go, so it doesn't matter if I disengage.
Beep.
Oh, but I could have fired at the fucking lady. Nah.
Rhal, my man. It's your go.
Okay.
You see Balance floating in front of you, and
You woke up to Balance making time with you.
his hand's on your mouth, and his face may be 5 inches away from yours.
Rhal kind of reflexed. He's kind of clearly shaken. He quickly regains holding his breath.
Yep.
Gives you like a squeeze. And then we're close to the roof, so I'm going to flip upside down and propel myself downwards so that I can essentially land on top of this thing and crush it into the ground. And this time I am going to use Stunning Strike.
One punch! Do it.
So let's say that this is going to be the Stunning Strike swing, since I think I definitely have to call that swing.
Yeah, call it. We'll make it this
yeah.
one. Yep.
26
Yes.
for 8 damage. And she is... she has to make a con save.
What's the DC?
That is a very good question.
The spell level.
8 plus proficiency
20.
plus wisdom.
Okay, she succeeds.
Wait a minute. Was that Balance's turn before when he went and did that for Rhal?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm so
skipped my
sorry.
fucking turn.
It's Zaltanna's go.
You
I'm so
skipped
sorry.
my goddamn turn.
It's alright, she's not dead. I'm so sorry. I'm so
We
sorry.
see Zaltanna sitting in a corner eating a bowl of ice cream that is slowly melting and trickling into the water.
I'm so sorry, Casey. We'll backtrack. Zaltanna, what do you want to do?
Just squeeze this in.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Casey.
I can't believe you've done this. I'm not actually angry. I do this shit.
Go
all
for
the
it. Go
time when
for
I'm
the
being-
hit.
Don't worry about
Go
it.
for the hit. Go for the hit.
Also, I'm moving my vow of enmity over to her.
Obviously. She's just wearing a dress and you're wearing armor. You look way cooler than she does. Also, she's dead.
My vow of vanity. What?
Yeah, your vow of vanity moves. You hit with the first one for 14 slashing damage.
And of course, I'm going to
Please do it.
bring down the holy thunder.
Fuck yeah.
12
Sweet.
extra.
So that's 26 in total.
Yes. That's all.
Cool.
That's my
You
turn.
smash down. The holy thunder is channeled through your first strike, but kind of misses a little bit on the second. But you do significant damage. You see most of the bones in her torso like crack. She's looking exceptionally unhealthy. Rhal,
Yes.
you didn't stun on that one. Now what?
Okay. She's not stunned. My other 2 swings. So I just attacked downwards to her shoulders. I'm going to essentially perch there and punch her skull.
Beautiful.
So I'm punching down for 21 for 7 damage
That hits.
and a natural 1.
That completely misses.
Yes.
Funnily enough. So that's okay.
So that was a total of something. It was a total of...
It's alright, I have
15.
all down. I have it all down. You see many cracks appear across her skull. You see one prominent crack just across one of the eye sockets down to the top of the jaw. She's still moving.
Right, that's it.
Yep. All right. You see her fingers flare up once again as you see these small arcane missiles shoot out towards Squash.
Oh no.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'll get you next.
I'm gonna uncanny
Balance is
dodge.
smooching everyone. Apparently.
Please.
Tonight is real gay, and I'm loving it.
21 damage.
Oh, thank Christ. I'm gonna uncanny dodge that. Down to 10. That's the same number you gave me last time. Are you really rolling back there?
I mean, I could, if you like, fudge the rolls. Hang on, that was 6 4s, was it? Ah, man, that's 24, so that's 30 damage. I mean, if you prefer.
Amazing.
I want to uncanny dodge that down to 10.
You could can damage dodge the first number down to 10, yes.
All right. Yes.
You see these just, again, strike just into the other side of your head. Now she has a very clear view of you.
I have 2 left.
Okay.
Just
Shame.
Just letting you know that Squash looks like shit.
And as her bonus action,
Oh boy.
She breathes gently in his direction.
she blows you a kiss, and you get kissed with the blades. The 19 versus your karma class?
Can I retroactively ask for a second concentration save when Neil struck her for the second time?
Yes, you may.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so she got hit multiple times, actually. Let's retro all of that shit, Zoe. So we have Cal first. I have to try and mentally remember what the numbers are. She succeeds the first one, and then the unarmed strike where she gets hit once. And she succeeds the second one.
All right, then.
I hit her
Sorry.
twice, didn't I?
Yeah.
And you only hit one. Yes,
I
you
hit her
did.
twice, 1 for 8 more.
Alright, okay. She succeeds the second one.
Damn it.
Third one. Sorry.
All right.
You tried. So you take 10 damage.
Squash is unconscious.
Okay. Squash, you're unconscious. You can reset your timer to 0.
Yes.
Alright. It is now Balance's go. Balance.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh fuck. Sorry, Squash. I'm not making squashins a thing.
I don't want it to. Stay away from me, knife ears.
Whoa! Sir!
Jesus.
Even out
Fuck
of
that
character
guy.
you're being
Leave him.
racist to me.
Leave him. He's unconscious. It should be a tale to all fucking assholes like him.
Yeah.
It was nice knowing you, Aethor. Carry on.
Let this be a lesson to all homophobes.
Fuck yeah.
Already
And
said.
racist.
And racist.
Anyway.
You know what? Bigots in general.
Anyway, Balance, your go.
I'm going to Mind Thrust.
Okay.
So DC 15 intelligence save, please.
She's pretty good at those.
Please don't be.
No, she's passingly okay at those. For 14.
Beautiful. That is 18 psychic damage.
As you cast this mind thrust on her, you guys basically just see her skull shatter and explode. Balance, in your hand, you feel a small semicircle of stone. And in a blink, you feel the water being dragged out of this room through all those tiny, tiny square little holes. And fall to the ground will include Balance and just Balance because he's floating near the ceiling. Whereas Squash is on the ground. Balance, I need you to take roll. I believe it's 10 feet is 1d6. So that makes it 4d6 of falling damage. Wait, no, because the water should drag you down. You should be fine. So
Yeah,
you
the water
basically
level would just...
Yeah, you'll go down with it. It's not like I was originally going to have the water disappear, but I thought, no, the reason I have the holes here is for the water to drain out. So yeah, you guys just settled down to the ground. Squash is laying there unconscious. The skeletal figures have actually just fizzled away and disappeared. And it leaves all of you alone in this room. Squash, death saving throw, my man.
I'm going to run over and heal him.
Okay.
How do I
Don't worry about
death
it.
save?
I'm only
That's
using
right.
one side point, though.
Thanks.
All right.
So you regain 3 hit points.
All right.
And Balance is just standing over you, just like with a hand on you, just like, well. Yeah, nice. Get it all out.
I have a circle.
Me too.
Circle buddies.
You guys okay?
Rhal comes over and just gives you a big hug.
Aww.
You're welcome, Rhal. And he just gives you a pat on the back.
Oh.
Aw.
Still hugging.
This is
Can you roll for hug, please?
I thought I was writing that nat 20. Come on.
Honestly, Balance, this is probably the greatest hug you've ever received in your life. Slobbery, acid drool, covered in water, covered in his own blood. It is still the nicest hug you've ever received in your life.
That's both sweet and kind of disgusting.
That's Rhal for you.
Should Balance have taken acid damage from giving mouth to mouth to Rhal?
No.
Well, that
Water would have
depends how far
dissipated it.
How far down?
I'm
That's
not
how
asking-
acid works
No.
at all.
I'm not asking that question. Also,
That's
water would have
not
dissipated
science.
somewhat. So, anyway,
That's not
what are you
how
guys
science
doing?
works.
You guys are having the big bromance hug of thank you for saving my life. Squash, you are now conscious, barely breathing, covered in water. Two of you have half a semicircle each, which is glowing blue.
I've got half a circle. Who has the other one?
Me, circle buddies. Were you not paying attention?
No, I was trying to catch my breath.
Yeah,
to
I
be
can see
honest.
you're busy.
Yep.
Still hugging.
Rhal, we need to get out of here. Can we, Rhal?
I put my helpful circle in Balance's other hand.
I connect the two like behind Rhal's back. Like I'm like, all right, I guess this is what I'm doing.
They don't merge or anything. They just remain two separate semicircles.
You're doing it wrong.
I don't. Is there a thing that I'm supposed to put? I don't. Give me a layout of the room here. Now that the water's gone.
Now that the water is gone, everything is covered in moss. There are a big bunch of square holes everywhere. Opposite where where you came in, the wall behind you is still down. You can't go back that way. Opposite you, there is a large door which is unaffected by the moss, and in the center of that, there is a circle depression which is glowing slightly blue.
Okay, I'm gonna try to step over there, half dragging Rhal, I guess. Rhal, come on, we need to get...
Yeah, when you start moving, he'll let you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then just walk behind you.
Balance is going to go over and put the two halves in.
Okay. You
Guys
put
are
the
so
two
cute.
halves in, and the door dissipates. And the other side of the door is rendering, as we will do that next time.
Hi, I'm not really Taylor's, but if you want knowledge without sacrifice, you could always go to Twitter at TLDpod, or to our website, theluckydie.com, or to, the higher authority, the higher power, the spark.network. Although, if you do want to give a little something, then a rating and review on iTunes would be good. I think that's probably it. Hopefully the real Taylor's is doing okay.
The
Spark Network. Imagine what your idea can do.
Welcome back to... Wait, where am I? What's this? Josh, we need you to record this promo clip, blah, blah, blah. You better do a good job or we are quitting your BS curse of straw nonsense. Well, I'm not quite sure how to take that, but hey, everybody. I'm the current DM for Taking Initiative, a D&D 5e podcast. We're a bunch of goofs that love the game and wanted to share our playstyle at the table while still delivering a story you can enjoy and follow, even if you've never played the game before. We're Taking Initiative wherever you get your podcasts, or you can go to thespark.network for all other info. A cassette tape? Montage for promo. A cassette tape, really?
Kent! Just the man I was looking for.
I'm so clumsy today. I'm going to tie the pants around his head so that he can't speak or see. It's our scene, Kent. It's our scene, and Kent.
Halflings in particular. Small, ugly, children-looking motherfuckers like yourself.
Castle Ravenloft's doors are always open to you.